Hey, what do you think this is for? This is the newest rifle to come from Umarex. This is the Umarex Komplete, Komplete. And this is the crazy freaking tank that works with it. Notice it's not CO2. We're gonna talk about it. Keep watching. A very special thank you to our sponsors, Zan Projectiles, that always sponsor our channel. We are so grateful for them, and we're especially grateful that they make amazing slugs. I've used them on my channel for years now because they were so good, and then they decided that they were going to be nice enough to sponsor the channel. I do not go with sponsors that I don't agree with or that make crappy products. I just don't. That's how it works. So I really appreciate Zan for being fantastic as a company, as a person, and also his friggin' products. They just totally rock. So, link below. A very special thank you as well to Utah Airguns for sponsoring the channel now. We really appreciate them. They have sponsored my competitions, my competition air rifles for the last couple of years, and they work phenomenally well. Just saying. But, and this is the big but, they are not only high-end air guns, they also sell budget-friendly air guns. One of the big sellers that I see all the time in there is the Notos, for example. The Umarex Notos. I was in there the other day, and this dad with his kids is rocking, having fun in their indoor shooting range, and he comes up and he says, I want 3 of these. And they were Umarex Notoses. Pretty freaking cool. So, check it out, UtahAirguns.com. You can get your pellets, you can get all sorts of freaking awesome air guns. They're fantastic, and I love those guys. Link, you know where. So guys, Umarex, a very special thank you to them for sponsoring this video, making this possible. We appreciate that. They sent out this Komplete. I like saying it like that. Umarex is actually a German company. Did you know that? Yeah, Komplete. And this thing is funky. It works with nitrogen, not CO2. That's weird, but cool. So what is the advantage to nitrogen over CO2? Well, a couple of things. It's more consistent in the temperatures. CO2 is super finicky if it gets super cold. Nitrogen, not so much. So that's awesome. The other thing is that this is 3,600 PSI, which kind of scares me if I'm being honest that I'm holding it just like this. Just kidding, I'm fine. 3,600 PSI with nitrogen, and I'm just gonna screw this right in. Let's see how that works, and hopefully I don't send it off like a rocket into the sky, but maybe that'd be kind of cool, you know, Umarex? You can make freaking rocket launchers with this. There you go. This looks very similar otherwise to the Fusion 2, which I've made videos of on my channel. You can go check those out. The Fusion 2 is a freaking awesome CO2 airgun. And very, very fun to shoot. I love that gun. As a budget-friendly little gun, I actually recommended it to my friends, and they love it. They still shoot with it. This is 22 caliber, and we're gonna screw this in. This is its air source, and we're gonna see how fast it's going. Very interesting. So this is a side lever. It's got this nice big old hook on it, which is neat. I appreciate that. So it should function like any other standard air gun. We'll see how fast it's going. Keep watching. All right, y'all, if I'm gonna get wrecked doing this, you're gonna see it live. 3,600 PSI, kind of scary. There's a ton of threads, if you see that right here. Lots of threads, and that's probably with the intent to keep it on once you pressurize it. There's buttons on either side of this, so you can remove this front end, just like so. Now, when you screw these on, you really should be putting a little bit of silicone lubricant on the front of these. It just increases the life of the O-ring on the inside here. Ben, you are on video with me right now. How you doing?
I'm on video?
Yes. Nobody can hear you though. Let me put you on speaker. There we go. All right, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How can anybody see me though? Are they watching me from one of those Chinese satellite cameras? Because I'm sitting outside right now down on my range, and that's kind of freaky, bro.
It is, isn't it?
Doing?
Are there any sort of like magic instructions that I should be following before installing this? Or do I just screw it on and go for it?
Screw it on and go for it, bro.
All right.
The one thing that should be checked on all of the completes before the very first filling is that the degassing screw is tightened in all the way. Have you checked that?
I have not. Very good point, man. Degas.
Yeah. It's on the bottom and it's, yeah.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
You got the 22 or the 177?
22.
Oh, now I'm jealous. All right, man. Let me know how it goes.
All right. Thanks, dude. Ben, you rock. All right. So, you guys can't see like the top of my head maybe from here, but you can see the screw. There it is. All right. That is cranked down as hard as it can be. So, Ben, thank you very much, man. All right, here we go. Fingers away from the trigger, guys. There it goes. We are pressurized, and that is not going anywhere. Okay, there you go. Nitrogen, 3,600 PSI. Made me act like a little girl. There you go. I've got this at 50 yards. Now I've got some of the Umarex brimstone pellets as well. I've never used those before. It's 22 cal 18.67 grain, as well as the Hades. We'll try both, see how they do. Now this is an interesting little magazine design as well. You just turn the sides instead of the front face and then fill it in. That's very similar to how the Nodos magazine works from Maple Custom Products, which I use all the time because those magazines rock on the Nodos. I can feel the colder air from that storm blowing on my neck. It's like 5 miles out, so I'm pushing time here. Goes right in, snaps right in. Okay, safety off. This does come with an M-lock right here, so you could put a rail on that. Obviously, I'm not doing that right now. This is first time's a charm, guys. All right, let's aim for the target now. Awesome. 803. I'm just gonna keep going for the group. Holy heavens. 823. Guys, that is a light trigger, by the way, like really light. 828. I'm still increasing in speed here as it's getting used to the system. Wow. 820. All right, I think we're leveling out. Yeah. 815. Wow. Just wow. Oh. What in tarnation. 824. All right, we're out. Not a bad group out there too. A little variation. I'm on a couple of bags. I'm a little unstable. Let's try the Hades. Top right target. Yeah, see, we're quite a bit lower. Not because they are heavier, but just because that's how it is. You have to sight in for a specific projectile. That was 827. No, here we go. Okay, 874. Notice the change. 864. 869. 877. Holy cow. 873. Okay, it's coming into its average now. Dang, Gina. 853. Wow. 870. Should be about out now. 867. 876. Out. Wow. 22 cal, 16 grain pellet going 870. About average, I would say. 870. Did not expect that at all, guys. I'm so used to CO2 tanks on this sort of gun. Had no idea this was going to be that powerful. So 870 with the Hades, 823 with the Umarex brimstones. Now these are obviously just a Diablo style pellet. 18.67, significant difference in speed. even though the grain weight is about 3-ish different. Shoots like heaven, hits like hell. That's funny. There's your marketing guy, Umarex. That's awesome. Okay, so we got the Hades and, okay, I'm done with that joke. Anyway, the wind has died down all of a sudden. It's the calm before that storm back there hits me. And I'm quite impressed. I did not think that I was coming out here to shoot at 50 yards with a tank gun like this and see that good of a result with something so lightweight. And man, yeah, really impressed with the power coming out of that. Super quiet. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we had those brimstone pellets. A little bit of string in there. Understandable, my first time shooting this. Not bad though. A lot of these are touching. And then we had the Hades. The first shot was low, which you can tell. That's interesting. Then that's probably due to the way the gas works in the gun. Once you get shooting though, it's very consistent. You could see it's a 1-inch group, 50 yards for a super budget friendly gun. Not bad. Usually you're gonna have a shot or two where it adjusts, where the gun itself adjusts to the new pressure of the pellet. I don't know how that works or why, but it does. So, okay y'all, I've got my handy dandy pigeon out there at 69 yards. So we're gonna shoot this. I've got some more Hades loaded up and I've taken 30 shots so far with this thing, toying around with it, seeing if I can run out on the tank. And so far, I have not. 70 yards, my guess is 2 dots of hold in the Argos. Yeah, 10 nuts, man. Oh, let's see if I can do a headshot. Nope, just high. Too much hold, perhaps. Let's see where it's hitting on the bottom. Okay, I'm a little to the right, I think. There we go. Headshot. Headshot again. And another headshot. 863 feet per second, peeps. And I'm out. Wow. 40 shots through this, and I still have not run out. It's still consistent, 863 feet per second. 70 yards, 69 yards, you know, that is really impressive. Just nailed that freaking head like over and over again, man. All right, I want to see if I can run out. All right, here we go. Too easy, 865. Oh, I missed that one, finally. Got cocky. Took its beak off, 856. All right, I'm gonna aim for the chest. 856 again. I wondered if we're starting to lose it. 838, okay, here we go. We're starting to come down. Yeah. All right, 819, we're losing pressure fast, folks. Yep. 812. All right, there it is, 810. Okay, so we got through about 44 shots before we saw the pressure start to dip. Go down, there's still a ton of power in this. But in terms of consistency, this thing was freaking consistent all the way up to about 44-ish shots with one of these tanks. Very impressive, very impressive. All right, do keep in mind when you're gonna swap the tank out, you could just shoot it out, but the better way to do it is to just use the degas tool. Open that up, let it degas all the way, and then make sure you close it all the way after the fact. Guys, I gotta say, I was not anticipating such a lightweight, budget-friendly gun. I didn't even put the, this whole time I'm shooting it, I didn't put this back on. Like that. That would have been good. That even stabilizes the barrel, so there you go. We still saw incredible accuracy without that front end on it, but did not anticipate that much power because I'm thinking CO2, right? Not nitrogen. coming out of such a budget-friendly gun and seeing the accuracy and consistency, being able to shoot a pigeon in the head at 70 yards consistently with this little thing, super lightweight, very cool. Very cool. So I'm the Dollar Sportsman. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to Umarex for sending this out to let me test it and try it. I'm going to send it on to the next guy now. Very, very exciting gun. I would gladly shoot this in my backyard because it's so budget friendly and quiet and powerful enough to be able to do any sort of pesting that you could possibly think of in your range, in your neck of the woods. So thanks for watching, guys. I've had a blast today. It's been a fun day of shooting. The storm is coming in. I'm starting to get a couple of sprinkles, and I'd better get out of here. So, until next time. Love y'all!